President Trump is putting more U.S. trading partners on notice. Just a short time ago, he posted 6 letters on Truth Social informing countries of tariffs ranging from 20 to 30%. And this comes amid the on-again, off-again tariff deadlines the president has set and then moved. So let's bring in CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand at the White House for us. Natalie, good to see you today. What is the latest on all this?
Hi, Mugo. Well, we have 6 new letters that have gone out. This brings the total to 20 countries that have received these letters so far. Today's countries that were sent out just really minutes ago, last hour, include the Philippines, Brunei, Moldova, Algeria, Iraq, and Libya. Now, if you look at the rates and compare them to what the administration initially announced back in April on what it called Liberation Day, what the administration calls reciprocal tariffs, the new rates are roughly in line with that, but can vary slightly. For instance, Iraq's new rate today was 30%. That's 9% down from what was announced in April. Other countries have stayed roughly the same. But really, in these letters, which are pretty similar other than the rates and the country, it does still leave the door open to potential negotiation, by August 1st, which the president is now saying is a firm deadline, even though earlier in the week he told CBS News' Ed O'Keefe that it might not be 100% firm, but that if countries wanted to potentially change these rates, they would have to, eliminate trade barriers, open their markets to the United States. In other words, come to the negotiating table, Mugo.
We'll see what happens with that. I want to ask you about the war between Ukraine and Russia right now, because the Trump administration is ramping up pressure on President Vladimir Putin, asking him to end this war. What do you know about this?
Yeah, well, the president has expressed growing frustration with Russian President Vladimir Putin, which is kind of a different tune from what we've heard, in months past. The president's gone from saying that he believes Putin wants peace to now saying that he's very disappointed and unhappy with Putin, especially as these attacks on Ukraine have continued overnight, what's being called the largest aerial attack on Ukraine since the invasion began. So the president is now not only using words, but saying that he is going to send Ukraine more weapons. This after we reported the Pentagon had paused some shipments that were in the pipeline last week, saying it was part of a broader review. The president in his cabinet meeting yesterday indicated that he didn't know who approved that pause, but that now more weapons will be going to Ukraine. He also said that he's going to be looking at this bipartisan sanctions bill that's been introduced over on Capitol Hill. The Senate version has more than 80 co-sponsors. Again, this is a very bipartisan effort led by Senators Lindsey Graham and also Richard Blumenthal, who spoke to reporters late yesterday about the sanctions bill. Take a listen.
It is powerful, scorching, bone-crushing sanctions on China and India for buying Russian oil and fueling Russia's war machine. Overall, it's going to be a really tough, bone-crushing message to Vladimir Putin. The United States is standing by Ukraine, and you will pay consequences.
As for the timing of when this could potentially get a vote, Senate Majority Leader John Thune told reporters that he would have more to say later this week, but that there is a lot of interest in moving it. And again, the president saying that he is now looking at this if it passes the Senate and the House. Mugo.
We'll wait and see what comes next. Natalie Brand at the White House for us today. Thank you so much for your time.